guys, welcome back to another Edmunds drag race. So here's the deal. We came out to this dry lake bed to drag race the Raptor and some other trucks, and we brought along our F-150 hybrid PowerBoost as a support vehicle. Turns out we have a little bit of extra time, so we figured let's just put them together and see what happens. Why not? To help us today, we've got two drivers from our Edmunds test team, Jonathan and Reese. This might seem like a mismatch, but we were already out here, we've got them right there. And if it's close, awesome. And if it's not, then we'll see just how much faster a Raptor is than a standard F-150 hybrid. Can't go wrong.
This is gonna be a lot more exciting than I think it actually sounds. These two trucks are a lot closer on paper. Jonathan's truck makes more torque, I have more horsepower, which is gonna help me towards the end of the straightaway. But that truck may get off the line a little quicker. We are on dirt, but these 37-inch tires are not the best for this particular surface. And if it was a little softer and digging more, I definitely have an advantage, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna brake torque it, so hold the brake, hold the gas, and get it revs. Help build boost on this V6 because it's a little lazy off boost, but let's see how it goes.
You know, I think this could be a pretty good matchup, just looking at the numbers. I'm also a little lighter by about 200 pounds, so I'm kind of liking the power to weight lineup. As far as the launch procedure goes, there's nothing totally special about this. You know, there are drive modes sort of like the Raptor has. There's a sport mode, which is what I'm gonna be running in. I don't know if it's gonna do a whole lot. That usually changes the transmission, shifting characteristics, changes the throttle response, but that normally doesn't have too much of an effect if you're going full throttle anyways. So we're running in sport. I'm gonna start in 4 high just to get that traction off the line. And then once we shift out of first gear and we're going, switch to 2 high to lower the drag on the drivetrain and hopefully pull the win away from this guy. Wish me luck.
All right, guys, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, slight delay. Come on. Come on, hybrid. Come on, hybrid. Come on! Woo! No! No! Yeah, buddy! How you like that torque?
That was a lot better than I thought.
What was that? That was awesome.
There's no way it won, right? Or did it?
You're gonna have a lot of Raptor fanboys mad at you about that.
To none of your fault.
I did my best, but the truck did its best.
I did not see that coming at all.
You got an awesome start. You know, I let go of the brake and it had just a little bit of hesitation, and I thought it was done. And then just midway down the track, I just started gaining, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I saw that thing coming up in my mirror, and it was so disheartening. I had my foot to the floor, and there was nothing I could do about it.
You know, full disclosure, I even forgot to switch to 2 high, but it didn't seem to matter. I mean, this thing just picked up, and I thought if anything, I'd win like off the line, which I just had that little hesitation, and I thought it was done. But for some reason, that torque kicked in.
Guys, let's do one more and see if we can replicate it, or if that was a one-off, or if we sorely misjudged the F-150 hybrid.
Oh yeah, I'm always down for winning.
All right, guys, here we go. Round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Better jump for the hybrid. Oh, it might win by even more this time.
Oh man, this is worse than the last time.
See you later, Raptor. See you later. Not a fluke, people. That is definitive domination right there. Hybrids are cool.
Bad news for the Raptor.
Hybrid on top?
Hybrid definitively on top.
Yeah, not even really close.
That's the most hilarious drag race I've ever seen.
I felt like I got an even better launch, and I even remembered to switch to 2 high this time, but I don't know if that made that big of a difference because I was so sure I was gonna still win this one. Did it change it all for you, Reese?
You definitely got a better launch that time. I think I did too, but you had me from the get-go. I think I might have like nosed up near you, but you pulled away. I'm honestly shocked.
I'm pretty shocked too, and I think
I don't know, like this thing is still, it launches really well. There is still like a little bit of hesitation off the line, and I think it still could be kind of a hands up anyone's race to 60 miles per hour, but I mean, quarter mile, it's just, there's no contest at that point.
You've got a hybrid and I've got a twin turbo V6, and you've definitively beat this truck twice now.
Let's go for 3, rolling race, guys.
Reese, do you see this race going any differently?
I'm gonna believe. I have to.
optimism never killed anybody, right?
I am just gonna start in too high because I don't need the traction.
Okay, here we go. See if PowerBoost can go 3 for 3. It'd be pretty hilarious. Let's find out. Ready, set, go. Let's go, PowerBoost.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that thing is quick.
10 out of 10 times I would have said Raptor, 10 out of 10.
Another decisive win for the hybrid.
What was the distance, you guys think?
I kind of felt like it was closer this time for some reason. I don't know if from Reese's vantage point, if he felt any less worse about being behind me.
You were still ahead of me from the get-go, but I don't think you were pulling away quite as much as you were from the standing start. I think the mid and top range on this thing is helping out a little, but man, that hybrid just goes.
I would need to know where that peak torque actually comes in, but it's it feels like it just kicks in mid-track somehow. But yeah, when you were coming up, I was like, oh wait, this could be close, but I just don't think there's enough of that. Like this just has too much torque.
And this is not going to gain any more on the top end because the top speeds are pretty close to being the same.
And I'm still averaging like 15 miles per gallon.
I cannot say the same in the Raptor.
Okay, so get this. The Raptor got a fast start, but the PowerBoost found its legs. It beat the Raptor to 60 and never looked back. It crossed the line in 14.3 seconds, while the Raptor needed 14.7. In race 2, the PowerBoost got even quicker, hitting 60 in 5.8 seconds, a half second faster than the Raptor. For the second race in a row, it won by a comfortable margin. Finally, for the rolling race, the PowerBoost absolutely shredded. The Raptor had its best finish yet, but the PowerBoost used that electric juice and cruised to another easy win. Who'da thunk?
I mean, here's the thing. That shouldn't really change your mind at all. That's not the reason you buy a Raptor. That's not the reason you buy a PowerBoost F-150. But it's definitely surprising. So what do we think? Does that say something about how strong the PowerBoost really is? Does it say something negative about the Raptor? I would still rather drive a Raptor, through the dirt especially. But that is objectively funny. Thanks for coming along on this crazy ride with us, and I guess let us know what we should drag race against the F-150 PowerBoost. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know what you want to see next in Edmunds drag races.